Hello friends, welcome to our tutorial. Now in this tutorial we tell us about array command. Here the three types of array in 2D. First is rectangular array and second is path array and third is polar array. First we take the rectangular array. For the rectangular array we create a rectangle REC rectangle and first corner point and second corner point is this. Now rectangular array we choose from here. Rectangular array, select object and press enter. Now for this is the column and this is the rows. Then how can set these column and rows? Then we use here from count. You can select from to mouse and also type here COU and press enter. Here number of columns give like number of columns is 6. Press enter. Now number of rows, we give the number of rows is 4. Press enter. Now distance, how can give the distance between the rows and column? So we get from spacing option. Here we get the spacing for spacing type S and press enter. Now the space between columns we take is 120 because this line length is 100 and plus gap is 20. Then press enter. Now distance between rows, now distance is between rows this, then 100 plus distance means we take the distance is 10 then 100 plus 10 is 110 and press enter and again press enter. This is rectangular array command. Now you can also take this gap is 20 and this gap is 10 mm. Total from here to here is 110. This is the rectangular array. Different methods of rectangular array. We again create a rectangle. First corner point and second corner point is select 100, 100. Now again rectangular array. Select object, right click. Now here the option is base point. Base point is give the base point of this. We select the base point. Base point we choose this. This is the base point. Now next option is count. Count we already done. Spacing is already done. Now column and rows. Now how can give the column? Here give the for column type COL and press enter. Now number of columns we give the 5 and distance between we give here 120 and press enter. And this is the number of columns and distance between columns. And for rows type R, press enter. Now the number of rows is we give here 6. Press enter and now give the distance between rows. We give here from distance is 10. The 100 plus 10 is 110. Press enter. Then this is the rows and column. Increment elevation between rows. If any elevation you can give in between rows, then you can do as we have given elevation is 5. Enter and again press enter. Here you can show the elevation is on the screen. You can see here this is in elevation. All the rows are in incremental increment about 5 This is the row elevation in rows. Now we delete this and again rectangle command rec rectangle command is first corner point is 0, 0, next corner point is 100, 100. Press enter. Now again second rectangular command, rectangular array command. Select object, right click. Again we use the rows elevation is 0. Elevation is between zeros. And now the next option is level, for level type L, and press enter. Now the number of levels we give here from 5, and distance between levels is given is 10, and press enter and again press enter. You can show the for level, you can see this at this position. This is the number of levels: 1 2 3 4 5. This is the number of levels of in array, in rectangular array. Now the next is polar array. Now how to create a polar array? We create a circle and a line for path. Now the next is polar. Erect path array. Select path, select object, right click, select path curve, select path curve, enter. Now the have many options are given. In the options we select the base point, or we select the items. You can select also mouse, and you can type here is I and press enter. Now distance between items, distance we give here is 100 and press enter. Number of items, we give the number of items is 8 and press enter. This is the items and distance. Now you can select the method, then you can also here this is the measure. Now if you can use the divide, then the line is divided in 8 portions: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh and 8th. The line is divided into 8 parts. This is the uh, path array. Now in this option is rows. The number of rows we can given here is 3. Press enter. The number of rows is 3, and give the distance between rows we give here is distance between rows is 150. This is the distance from the center point to the center point is 150. Distance between this is distance is subtract the diameter of the circle. And elevation between rows, same in rectangular array we taken here shows 10. Press enter and again enter. You can see from here. This is the elevation in path array. Now the next option is polar array. Then how to create the polar array? We create a line. Suppose we give the line at this point, right click, enter. Now at this time the line is not in use. First we use the polar array is simple. Select object, right click. Now the center point of, we give the center point is 0 comma 0, 0 comma 0, and press enter. For number of items I, enter. Number of items we given here is 8 and again press enter. This is a simple polar array. Now if you give the using other methods of polar array, now select object, right click. Now the axis of rotation, you can select the mouse and you can type here is A and press enter. Now first point of axis of rotation is this, and the second point is this, and press. For number of items I, enter. Number of item we given here is 10 and press enter and again press enter. You can use here free orbit, and the circle is arrayed about a line. This is that quantity in 10: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. This is the polar array. Again we take the polar array, select object, right click. Next option is base point. Base point is we taken here is this, and now the options many but is not in use. We can also give rows and levels, and fill the rows. For rows type ROW, enter. Number of rows we given here 5. Distance between is 100. Elevation between rows we can no do not give the elevation here, and enter. And this is the polar array with the rows. Thank you friends. For more videos please subscribe our channel.